Hello everyone, this is Shubham Sinha, all India rank 50 in GATE 2021 in Production and Industrial Engineering. Today I am here to discuss with you everything you want to know about Common Offer Acceptance Portal, that is COAP, and all about the form filling for the IIT. So COAP is just a portal for the accepting all the offers that you receive from IIT. So COAP is not used for filling any application forms. So you have to fill all the application form by yourself in the respective IITs. So COAP is just after you complete all your form filling, you will receive the offers in this portal and you will accept, reject or wait in this portal. So this portal is only used for the acceptance part and nothing else. Before I go deep in how do you do things in COAP, let's first go through how do you fill form in IITs. So the first thing you want to do is to choose your specialization and IIT. I'll first tell you what to do. If you are having a very good GATE score, let's say 800 plus, so what you can do, you have to fill only the top IITs, the top 5 IITs. You don't have to go through all the IITs, because in the top 5 IIT you will definitely get a branch of specialization whichever you want to go. But let's say you have a score of 700 to 800. This is a very good score as well as a very different score where you can get an IIT or even you don't get an IIT. So this is a very different score. So in that score you actually have to fill a lot of IITs form, even the old IITs and the new IITs. In the old IIT you can get an interdisciplinary branch, and in the new IITs you can get the core branch. So you'll decide whatever you feel like. So for that I'll recommend you to go through all the brochures of all the IITs, see all the specialization in which you are eligible, go through the course structure and see what are their interests, and see whether these course structures are inclining towards your interest or not. If you feel so and it makes sense, so you can choose those specialization and fill the form. So every IITs have a different type of form filling. Let's say for IIT Bombay, it's for just a single form and you'll choose all the specialization you want to go for. But for IIT Kanpur or IIT Delhi, you have to fill all the forms separately. So what do you mean by that? So let's say you want to apply for industrial engineering and production engineering. So you'll have to apply first industrial engineering, then you have to refill the form and then apply for production for the other branch. So in this way they actually charge for each branch. So you have to be very strategic about which branches you want to choose, because otherwise you will be wasting a lot of money, because you will not want to go to that branch and you have filled that form. So don't do that. Make strategic plan and see which branches you want to go and then fill accordingly. The next thing you want to do is to make a deadline. Since all the IITs have a different deadline for form filling, make a note of all the deadlines and fill the form before that. At least fill the form at least 2 days before. Why I'm saying so? Because in the end, actually sometimes the IIT sites does go down, and in that case you actually will fill the form. So in that case you may have to mail the respective IIT. So if you don't want to go in that problem, so it's better you fill the form 2 days before. So this is all the thing you have to do in your form filling. Now let's go to the COAP portal. So in the COAP portal, when you start receiving offers, you actually have 2 or 3 options. So the first option will be the accept and freeze option. The second option will be the retain and wait option. The third option will be reject all option. So I'll tell you one by one what are these options and how you can use this. So the first option is the accept and freeze option. In the accept and freeze option, what you do is when you click this option, you choose and fix this IIT and join this IIT. So this is a very important button. So what you want to do is to select only this when you are 100% sure that you want to join this specialization and this IIT. Let's say you are not very sure and you are in your first or second round. So don't go for that. Especially in the first round, you should not go for that. What you can do, you can retain and wait and see in the further round you'll getting a different IIT or a different branch, and you may select this. So the second option is the retain and wait option. So the retain and wait option is the most important options. So this is the option I actually use a lot, and most of the students use this. Why this is very important? So see, let's say in the first round you got an offer, but you're not liking it, but you're not very sure about the option as well. So what you did is to retain an option which you are not very sure, and see in the second round or the further rounds what other IITs or specialization you are getting. Let's say you are getting a different specialization, or you are getting a better branch. Now what you can do, you can switch this and use this retain and wait for further option. But let's say you just retain and wait this option only. So you can do this for 2 rounds. So I'll describe you. Let's say in the first round you get ITBHU decision sign. You retain this. So in the second round you get other different offers, but you still retain ITBHU decision signs. So in the third round, if you get ITBHU decision sign, so this time you will not be allowed to retain and wait. So this time you will only have 2 options, either to reject it or to accept it. But let's say you change your option in your second round. In second round you choose industrial engineering in IIT Kharagpur. So now the retain and wait option will now again be available for 2 rounds. So now you can retain and wait IIT Kharagpur for 3rd round and 4th round as well. So this is how retain and wait option works. The reject all option you actually know. It's to reject all the options you are getting. So use this only when you are not at all interested in all the branches. I might say you should not at all use this option, because if you have clearly and strategically planned to apply in which branches you want to go, you will not have the options to do this. You actually don't end up doing this. So if you are doing this, actually you have not the fill form strategically, because if you have filled the form strategically, this might not be the case. I didn't use it because I filled the form very strategically and choose only those options which are important for me. So I'll give you some few tips while using these 3 options. So first thing is, never use accept and freeze in the round 1. So why do you want to do accept and freeze in the round 1? Because you can use retain and wait for 2 rounds, and in 3rd round if you still want to go for that option, you can actually go for that. But for 2 rounds you can see what other offers you are getting, and maybe you are getting a different offer or a better offer which you are getting in the round 1. So don't accept and freeze in round 1. And second thing I want to say is for the retain and wait. Don't retain and wait if you are not at all interested in that branch. Let's say you get a branch in your first round and you are not at all interested in that branch. Please use reject. Don't at all use retain and wait. Why do you want to waste someone else's seat? This is actually not useful for you, but you can actually help others. If you don't want any interest, please do that. The third thing I want to say is for the reject. So reject option only use when you are very sure that you are not doing this and not going for this man. So this is all for the common acceptance portal, but one thing you should take in mind is you should do this strategically. Because there will be 5 rounds for the main round and there will be 5 special rounds. So I've discussed about the main round. Let's discuss about the special round. So in the special round there is no option of retain and wait. There is only 2 options, either you accept and freeze or you reject. So only go for the special round if you don't find any of the IIT or the branch useful, or you don't find any of the IIT or branch inclined to your interest. Because in the special round you are not guaranteed you will get a seat, because you can't retain and wait, so it's a very risky option. And only go for special round after seeing what are the cutoffs going. Some IITs release their cutoffs, so you can go through them, but most of them don't. So what you can do is take help from, if you are having a lot number of friends, ask them what the cutoff was going for them if they have received a similar branch or similar IIT. So you can go through them, but my take will be, don't go for special round if you are not, only go for special round if you are very sure about it, because that's very risky. I didn't do it because I wasn't sure, and I got a branch of ITBHU Decision Science Engineering in my 4th round, and I was pretty sure that I want to do and pursue this. So this is everything about this COAP and all the IIT form filling. You can all go through them if you want to and see through the brochures of IITs what I have already said, and you can use them. So this is all I have to say for this video. Thanks. Please do like, share and subscribe, and let's.
It's time to experience something glorious. Unacademy Combat. Compete, crack, conquer.
A challenging GATE contest engineered to give you an experience like none other.
Where you put your knowledge to test
and battle it out with a test
To bring out the best in you, Unacademy Combat is the most competitive, gamified contest for GATE till date, with the best of the questions by best educators.
with detailed video solutions from top educators right after each contest.
Combat live with peers to get real-time rankings and win big.
Participate in every contest to improve your ratings.
Challenging contests every fortnight or alternate Sunday. Live ranking after every question. Big rewards for top rankers. Your passion to crack GATE deserves this. Your hard work towards your dream deserves this. Fuel your inner fire for the ultimate GATE challenge. Unacademy Combat. Register now.
Hello learners, don't forget or miss our special class feature on Unacademy platform or application. Special class features are interactive live classes, polls for the learners, raise a hand feature, never miss a class, lecture notes, and you can go through lectures from anytime and from anywhere.